Hey, Mark.
The coach. All right, ready to get going? Yep.
This is elevated play. I hope you guys don't have
Nobody's in here. You might have to try to find a way to share this out. We'll see, huh? People will probably find it. Okay, let's go. All right, folks, so we're getting ready for the game to start here. We have a 3-minute warm-up here in Game 4 of SilverSticks. We're playing the Raiders Hockey Club. Guys are looking good in the dark jerseys here today. Everybody's kind of gathered up at the door ready to come out. There they go. Talon will be in the net today, as Teo, I believe, had the last start. Hey, folks, we got about 50 seconds left in warm-up here, so we'll get the game here started in just a moment as the guys finish up warm-ups. If anybody can, I see one thumbs up out there. If you don't mind dropping a thumbs up, just letting us know you can see us and hear us all right here as we get going with the game. The music's kind of low. I believe this team is Regis Raiders Hockey Club that we're playing here, so good game coming up here for the boys. See if we can't get her. And again, if you don't mind, if you can hear me, you can see it moving around out there without issue with a pretty clear picture. And we'll make sure that we're good to go here. I think we're all set. I just want to be sure. Thank you. Welcome back, folks. We're moments away from starting the game here, getting the puck dropped here in our 4th game of the SilverSticks tournament. 3-0 so far. We're going to be playing the Regis Raiders. You can see they're in the red and white over there getting ready to go. Looks like we're going to start off with Noah, Julian, Austin. So Austin, Noah on D with Jake, Ethan, and Julian up front. So here we go, and again we have Talon in the net today back here, backing us up. So let's see if we can have a good game here and get it started. So comes back here to Noah, who's going to go ahead and move it up to Julian. Julian fighting for the puck along the board's edge, gets it up to Easton, who's going to dump it in deep, chased down by Jake in the other end. Puck comes around the net, Jake's chasing it down up the boards, comes up here pressured by Easton, who makes a check off the boards, forced the player off. Puck comes back beyond the net to Noah, who's going to pick it up and work it up the boards here. Puck's kind of bouncing around. Puck comes out front, comes to the point, shot from the point, knocked down by Jake. Jake with a nice block and a nice move as he's coming into the zone here. We got a water bottle in the zone over there on the other side. Kind of odd. Maybe the goalie's water bottle fell out there on the ice. It's just sitting there. The ref, I think, will grab it. Puck's in the corner down there, held by Jake as he works it along. He's going to dish it back down here to Julian, who's going to move it right out front there, looking for Easton, who just can't get the handle. Takes a backhand shot that the goalie makes a save on. And the puck comes out of the zone here up to Jamison, who's going to move it up and across here to number 11, Finn. Finn's going to gain the zone and go ahead and dump it in here with number 9, Andrew, and number 13, Colin, coming into the zone to pressure the puck. Puck comes here to the point that kept in by Corbett. Corbett's going to get it deep there, chased down by Andrew and Colin. Colin takes a little hit in the corner there, but he seems to be A-okay. Big hit on the boards there by Andrew as the puck comes back down into our end, picked up by Jamison and worked around the boards over here to Corbett and Finn. Finn's working for the puck here along the boards edge with Corbett. Corbett picks it up. He's going to come back here behind the net. Actually, that's Andrew, excuse me. Looks like we are going to get a penalty here, maybe on Corbett. Watch out for the music. We might actually get matching minors here. Nope, actually just Corbett on that. All right, folks, so we're going to have a 5-on-4 here for 2 minutes as we got a little penalty on Corbett there. I think it was a roughing. That puck gets ripped around the boards there by number 16, Austin, but then it comes right over here to Noah, who's going to have to throw it down the ice on net. So no icing. 1:52 to go on the PK. 13-16 to go here in the first period as we get started here in Game 4 of SilverSticks. Here come the Red Raiders up out of the zone. Pressured there on the edge by Jake and Austin. Play comes back to the point, shot there, and picked up by T-Bird. Puck comes way up in the air there and is back behind the net, played here by the Raiders player. He's working along the boards as pressured by Austin, who's fighting for the puck, eating up some time. Raiders player comes out, moves it across on the point. Point man takes a shot, saved by Talon. 1:19 to go in the PK, 12:45 to go here in the first period. We got a 0-0 score. Eric's been calling the last few games for you, but tonight you're going to have the artist formerly known as Coach Rich. So let's get this started here. Let's see if the boys can't find a way to get another W here in the SilverSticks tournament. The rink's looking good. Coming up here next here, it looks like we got Deacon, who's going to get up out of the zone here with Easton chasing him down. Easton's got some support from Colin and Matthew McCaslin as the play comes back into our zone. Deacon's going to pick it up on the back behind the net. Deacon's going to get tripped behind the net, and that definitely deserves a call as he went down pretty hard on the trip. So that's going to even it up here with 1:03 left on their penalty, or excuse me, on our penalty. Deacon working hard there, back behind the net, draws a penalty, and it's going to even it up 4-on-4. Face-off should come back down on the far end. I'll kind of move around a little bit here today just to make sure we're getting the best vantage point as the game gets going along. 12:29 to go. We're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for about 1 minute 3 seconds. Faceoff comes back down in the zone. Andrew picks it up behind the net. He's controlling the puck around the edge. Makes a cutback move. Andrew walking around behind the net, looking for some support. We got a 4-on-4 here, so not the full 5-on-5. We can see that extra man, but the puck comes right over there to Deacon, who takes a shot just wide of the net. And shot on net again for a save by the goalie. takes our penalty down to about 45 seconds to go here for Corbett before we're going to have about a minute left on the power play to do some work. So let's see what we can do here in the 4-on-4 and see if we can't catch one here and then get that power play as well. They told the goalie to keep his water bottle on the bench over there. Faceoff comes back to Matthew, takes a shot right on net. Saved by the goalie, rebound. Comes over here to Jake. Jake's working back down in the corner. Got Deacon up high. Moves back down low. Looking out front. Cuts back again. Looking to open up space. Makes a nice little move. Pass over. Can't seem to find Matthew there as the play comes back out of the zone. And into the zone here, pressured by Deacon. Nice play by Deacon Shoots there. He tries to find Jake up on the pass out there, but just couldn't connect. But great play on his part, breaking that one up and getting the puck up the ice. We'll pause for the music. We'll be right back. All right, so we got Rome. We've got Merrick. It looks like Noah who moves it up the ice here, looking to dump it out. Can't seem to find a way out there, but Merrick gets it out. Play comes back across the blue line, chased over there by Austin. We got Rome here on the wing with, also on the wing here is Merrick. Actually, again, we're 4-on-4. I forgot here, so I'm looking for the extra guy. But he just comes on the ice now. It's going to be Nolan Taki who comes on as Corbett comes off for his penalty. So we have 50 seconds here on the power play to try to work something out. Play comes up here up the ice and pressured by Nolan as he enters the zone. Gets a shot on net here. Rome's pressuring up on the outside high and looks for something. The play comes up over his head here to Noah, who moves it back to Rome, looking to settle it down and makes a kind of a tough pass there, looking for, I think it was Austin on the other side there. But no harm, no foul here as the play comes right back up the middle. Rome's going to pick it up entering the zone. Here comes Rome, takes a shot on net. Oh, and just wide. I thought he got it by him there. It did go behind him, but just to the outside of the net. Play down in the corner, pressured by Nolan and Merrick, coming right out back out front here to a Raiders player. He's going to move it up the ice here. Getting a change here from Rome as Nolan's going to get the puck over here to Corbett, who enters the zone and takes a shot up high. Rebound comes right back out to him. He's looking for it, but can't seem to tuck it in. Play comes back up to the point here, pressured by Ariane. He's going to keep it in. Getting some support there from Jacob and kept in by Corbett on sides. Play comes back in the zone, pressured by Andrew. They're going to ice it down the ice here. Let's see if they're going to call that, which they should. So we'll follow the puck here for a sec, but we're going to bring it back down to the far end here as they did ice it with 10:10 to go in the first period. We got a 0-0 score. Really close game to get started here. I'm not seeing shots anywhere, so I'm not quite sure about the shots, but I would say they're maybe kind of close. Off the face-off, we have Andrew with Ariane and Jacob. Ariane brings the puck strong to the net. Jacob's trying to support as it comes around the net to Deacon up on the point. He's going to take a shot, tipped by Jacob towards the net, but back behind the net, picks it up as Ariane, getting some support from Andrew. Play comes up high, looking for a high stick, but it's clean. Andrew's going to pick it up in the corner, taking a look. Back down low for Ariane, who's working along the board's edge. Back over here to Andrews, trying to get the handle. But here come the Raiders up out of the zone. Play enters the zone, broken up there by Matthew and Deacon. Deacon with a nice little backhand pass up to Ariane, but just kind of bumped up over his stick as it was working up out of the zone there. Back down and pressured by Deacon, who's fighting for a puck here. Takes a hit, but also gives one. And a nice little backhand pass from Ariane up here to Andrew, who's coming up with some speed, dumps it into the zone inside without a icing there. Picked up in the zone here by the Raiders player, and he almost turns it over there to number 21, Julian. Got to get used to seeing him back. He's been doing a great job this week so far in SilverSticks as he's made it back here and had some points and stuff like that as he's been able to get back in action after being out for a while with an elbow injury. So congrats to him for making it back and coming back here to support himself and the team and his efforts to get back on the ice in full strength. He's been playing really well. Here's a pass up to Eason. Eason couldn't quite pick it up, but there was Austin to break up the play there. Riggs. Play comes out to neutral zone here and dumped back in the zone by the Raiders. As it comes back here, Austin's going to pick it up behind the net. Austin looking for a pass, finds Julian up on the boards. Easton moves it up the boards here. Going to be a shot here from the point, which gets blocked down by Talon with the stick. So a nice little stick save there by Talon as the shot came from the point high. Austin's going to go ahead and get it up and out here. They're going to call that what an icing. It's probably a good call. All right, 8:23 to go, first period. 0-0 score. Watch yourselves here, boys. I don't want you to knock that coffee. So we got Roan, we got Nolan, we got Merrick up front with Jameson and Corbett back on D. Jameson's bringing it around behind the net, throws it up the boards here, back to neutral space. Nolan's going to knock it off the boards, but he gets caught up in the ref's legs. Brought back here to Jameson. He's going to work it up the ice with a nice move, get some space. Rome's trying to stay on side, just steps in off sides. Tough timing there on the play as we're going to change it up. 8:03 to go, first period. Play comes into the zone there for a shot. And again, 7:57 to go, first period here. We've got a 0-0 score as we're getting the game rolling along. Guys have been playing pretty good so far. Looking for that good quality chance to score on. I've seen a little bit of PP time, a little PK time, a little bit of both here. So a little bit of everything so far in this game. Play comes back to the point here. Matthew tried to make a move off the boards, but it comes out of the zone. Comes back into our zone here and picked up by Colin. He's going to bring it behind the net, looking for a pass. Looking for Shoop. Shoop's going to move it back, reverse forward, back up here to Mully on the boards. Play comes up to the point. Pateman's got it. A couple guys from the Raiders ran into each other there. Play comes up off the glass from Finn, trying to look to find Andrew here. And Finn's going to back that up and come up out of the zone with Mully. Finn looking for the handle as it's kind of bouncing on him into the corner. Getting some support from Mully down there as Andrew's looking to follow up the play high. Play chipped up and out of the zone by the Raiders, getting some pressure here on Matthew. Matthew plays a good play there to play the body, comes right over to Shoop, and he moves it right up and out to Mully, who's going to get it up here to Eason, who was looking for Jacob, but the play comes offside. So 7:07 to go, first period. So good action so far here, pretty close, back and forth little game here for us, so good stuff. Off the face-off, the play comes over here to Eason, who's mixing it up here right at the center dot. Pressured by Ariane, but the Raiders are going to go ahead and dump it into the zone here, down into the corner, picked up by Austin. Austin's got the puck, working it up the boards in the corner, pressured by the Raiders player, who moves it out front, looking for a man, but broken up by Noah. Noah quickly moves the puck here up to Austin, who's got some speed. He's got to jump to the outside. And that puck's jumping around him, goes down into the corner, getting some support from Jacob. Loose puck comes up to the point, kept in by Noah. Noah's going to move it back down deep. There's a stick down in the zone. The play comes all the way around the other side and up and out of the zone here to Corbett, who's just getting on the ice after a change. Works the play through a couple players there and back to Noah, who's going to move it up the boards, and shouldn't be an icing there. It was very, very close to the Raiders player. It comes down to that corner by that loose stick again. Player knocks the stick and throws the puck up on the boards here, kept in, not quite by Julian, but now the play comes up and now we have a 2-on-1 here. Nice play there, breaking up on that one is Jameson coming back to break up the play. So great job by Jamo there, working hard coming back on that one. Trying to work it up the boards here to Julian. And Eason throws it up the boards here as well, looking for Julian. But again, the play comes up and across here to the Raiders, who are going to take a shot from the point just wide. Comes back to the point again. Down deep here and around here to Corbett, who picks it up in the corner. He's going to look to move it up here to Jacob. Can't quite find him. Shot from the point, saved by Talon. 5:43 to go, first period, 0-0 score. Close game. Back and forth action. Lots of fun here so far. Lots of family members and folks in the crowd tonight. We got a big crowd here hanging out. So pretty cool stuff here for the guys as we're packing the greenwood. Off the face-off, we've got number 12, Jake, with number 9, Andrew. There goes Jameson going for the battle for the puck there. Andrew and Jake battling for the puck on the boards. Andrew gets it up and out. He's got number 21, Julian, up on the side, but just can't get the puck over there. comes back around behind the net here to Talon, who moves it over to Jamison. Jamison throws it up the boards hard. Julian picks it up, trying to work it up and out there. Up on the boards to Andrew. Play thrown back in. Andrew's got it. He's going to try to throw it back across to Jake and finds Jake in a nice pass as Jake enters the zone with some speed, makes a move around the outside. Here comes Jake into the corner. Play comes up and out here towards the point, and it's handled by Corbett. Moved down here to Andrew along the boards edge. He finds Jake right there quickly, and a nice pass there to Julian, who tries to find a shot on net, but that is saved by the goalie. And a really great save there, and a nice little tic-tac-toe play from the boys there. That was some good passing. I know if they get a couple more of those going on, they're going to bury that shot very, very soon. So great job by the guys there. With 5:01 to go, we got a 0-0 score. Great job. Nice passing. Off the face-off, puck comes back here to Rome, who's going to look to take a shot towards the net. Throws a backhander towards the net again. Bouncing puck. Play comes up and out by the Raiders. Pressured by McCaslin as the puck comes down to the corner. Back behind the net. Moved around the boards here to Nolan, who's trying to find a bouncing puck and work it back over here to Shoop, who throws it up the boards here. Held on the point. Pressured by Nolan. Puck comes back around behind the net. Pressured by Matthew McCaslin. Moved up here and out of the zone. I believe that was by Merrick. Pressured by Nolan. Play comes back into the zone. Here comes Rome with some pressure. Gets a loose puck. He's coming right to the net. Throws it over here to Nolan and Merrick. Looking for a loose puck action. Puck comes right back out front. Here's Rome pressuring hard again. Plays a body. Fighting for a loose puck. Puck comes up to the point to Matthew on a turnover. Matthew keeps it in there deep. Puck comes back over to Merrick in the corner. He's going to work it back down low to Rome, who's got it. Taking a look. Tries to throw it out front. Can't find anybody. Puck comes up and out here, and the Raiders are going to ice it. So good pressure from the guys there, taking a look. Nice passing, good hard work there. 3:56 to go, first period by the boys. We're going to get a change here. Looks like we're going to bring back out Jake, Colin, and Andrew with Noah and Austin on the point. Over here on the green rink tonight, you can see the restaurant up there, Bender's, hanging out. A lot of people up there hanging out, watching the game and watching some sports up there in the restaurant up above the rink. This is kind of a neat place that the rink actually has kind of going on with these rinks. And one of them has a restaurant above it. It's kind of neat. Not all rinks have that, obviously. Play offside here. The puck's bouncing around a little bit here in the first period. 3:39 to go, 0-0 score. We'll pause up for the music and come right back. Andrew off the face-off with Colin and Finn now, with Noah and Austin back on D. Play comes back here to Noah. Noah moves it back here along the boards edge and flips it up and out of the zone. Nice little dump there. I don't think that's going to go for an icing. And it does not. And Colin's chasing it down there, trying to create some action. The puck comes high off the glass and bumps kind of right out in the middle there to the player for the Raiders. So fortunate bounce for them as Andrew picks it up in the neutral zone, working with some speed. Look at him fly. Here comes Andrew into the zone around the outside. Defender falls. Andrew makes a cutback move, looking out front and up the boards to Austin. He throws it right back to him, off his foot kind of hard there, and comes up off his foot a little in front of him and comes up and out here back into our zone, picked up by Noah. And we are getting a change. Noah's going to make a nice little move into space. Great move there. I like that move as he's going to move it up there to Merrick, who just couldn't find the handle. Play coming across the board there and pressured by Noah. The man goes down. Play in front there, picked up by Jamison. He's going to throw it up to the point. Shot from the point. Rebound kicked out here. T-Bird makes a save. Blocked by Noah. Another shot goes just wide of the net. Great job there by Talon. Staying alive back there, staying awake and ready to go as he picked up a couple shots there on that one. Great job. Play comes up here on the boards. Picked up in the corner by the Raiders player. He's looking out front, makes a pass over here to the point. Point man's going to take a shot up and over the net. Puck comes up here to the far point. He takes another shot towards the net, broken up by Merrick. Merrick's working along the board's edge and finds his way to get it up and out of the zone. Pressured by Ariane back into the Raiders zone. Play comes back, pressured by Ariane. We got 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Play comes back into our end, no icing. Picked up by Jamison. He's going to wheel it around the other direction to Corbett. Corbett picks it up on the board, throws it up to Jacob. Jacob gets it over to Easton. He works it up and out of the zone. The Raiders have got it back here. They're moving into their zone, but picked off there by Julian, who tries to make a drop pass to Easton, but just couldn't connect. Corbett's battling for the puck, but it comes off sides there as it bounced into the zone with our man still hanging out in the zone down there. So 1:48 to go, first period. I gave maybe a little bit of an early estimate of the 2 minutes to go. So 1:48 to go, first period, 0-0 score. even up here 5-on-5. Looks like the face-off's going to be here at center ice. So we've got Julian, Eason, and Jake with Matthew and Deacon back on the point. Play comes back around behind the net, controlled by Julian. He makes a nice little pass back over to Eason. Eason throws it back across the far side of the ice, and it comes up out of the zone to Matthew. Matthew moves it up the boards here to the Raiders player, but pressured there by Julian, who's looking for a broken play. Play comes up from the neutral zone. The Raiders are going to try to put a deep end due. Play comes back down behind our net. Gathered in by Matthew, who's going to find a loose puck there along the board's edge, working it into his feet with 1:15 to go in the first period here. Play comes up and around the board's edge moved up by Eason, who gets it to Jake, who's going to try to find Julian over here on the boards. Julian gets it up and out of the zone and pressured down here by Eason. Oh, off the turnover there, Shoop just couldn't quite pick that up as it was coming long, and he just was like moving quick, and it was right there in front of him. Matthew makes a nice little twist play and moves it up the boards here to Julian. Julian takes kind of a high hit up high, but no call. He seems to be A-okay though. Play comes back around behind the net, and that's Julian again, who's going to move it up here to Jake. 42 seconds to go. Jake's got Eason up the boards. Eason's coming in here one-on-one, takes a shot on net. Boy makes a save and stops that rebound right in front of him. 32.7 seconds to go in the first period. All right, folks, 32.7 seconds to go here in the first. Let's see if we can't get one here with a little bit of time left. We got Austin entering the zone back behind the net. We got Finn covered up high. There's Mulligan with the shot. Comes right up back out front. Rebounds bouncing around. Back out front here out to the point to Finn, who keeps it in, throws it down to Andrew. Andrew's working the puck up, looking for Austin. Austin brings it down deep, picked up by the Raiders player. They're going to come work it up out of the zone. Play dumped in by the Raiders. We got 7 seconds to go here as the play comes down behind the net. Pressured by Noah. Play comes right out front there. Picked up by Finn. Bouncing puck. Puck is missing. Oh, there it goes. It's right out there to the center. Right out there ready for the face-off. So good start by the boys here. 0-0 score as we end the first period. Getting ready for the second. We'll meet up for the music and be right back here in just a moment. Thanks everybody for being here on this Saturday afternoon. Finn, Andrew, Colin, Corbett, and Jameson to get us started with Talon back in the net doing his thing. 15 minutes to go to start the second period. Of course, 15-minute period, excuse me. And here we go. Play comes back to Corbett, moves it over to Jameson. Jameson up the boards here to Finn. Jameson picks it up again. He's going to try to gain the red line. Gets it over here to Colin, who's looking to get it deep. Can't work it deep. Play comes back to the Raiders, who dump it in there just before the red line, but no icing there. As Corbett picks it up in the corner, he's going to move it up the boards here. Colin looking to try to get it out, but the players keep it back in deep there, just wide of the net. Play comes up here now and up the boards, working it up the boards is Jamison. Play comes back in for a shot on net there. Talon moves over to Corbett. Corbett moves it up the boards here to Colin. He just can't gather it in as it comes down for an icing. So good look. Now I'm seeing some shots on goal here. I got 7 for the Raiders versus our 4 shots. So at this point from the official scorekeeper's board there, looks like they are out shooting us. So let's pause for the music. We'll be right back here with 14:21 to go in the second period. We're going to have Jake and Eason with Julian. Play comes up off Julian's shin pad right up here to the defender for the Raiders. Pressured by Jake. Jake comes into the zone. He's looking for a loose puck. Eason keeps it in. He's coming in, makes a nice move to the outside. Gathers the puck, moves it back to the front, right on net. Goalie makes a good save there, being aware as the puck kind of bounced right into his low pad there on that corner. 14:01 to go, second period. Back on D, we've got Matthew and Shoop. Play comes back to Shoop and makes a nice little backhand chip back into the zone, pressured by Julian. Play comes back up again to Shoop. He keeps it in again and gets it over to Julian. Play comes over to Jake, and Jake shoots a shot back towards the net. Julian tries to move it up to the point, gets it up to Shoop, and he's got support from Eason along the board's edge. Eason moves it over to Matthew. Matthew tries to keep it across, but can't. Shoop picks it up. He's going to dump it soft touch up on the boards here, but picked up by the Raiders as they're looking to gain the zone. Player gains the zone, dumps it in deep. Picked up by Matthew back behind the net, moved over to Shoop. Shoop's got it along the board's edge, moves it up to Jake. Jake moves it up here to Julian, who's coming up the ice with some speed. Dumps it in deep. He's going to go for a change. Looks like we got a wholesale change. They're going to look to grab us here, but we got some guys coming on. Looks like Austin and Noah back there on D, getting some support here from Rome, Nolan, and Merrick as we get a fresh change of guys here. Here comes Austin up the boards, gets it up to Noah. Just can't collect the pass there. Oh, here comes Rome as he's coming into the zone. Comes around the outside looking for a pass back there as he was getting pressured pretty early. Here's a loose puck, but broken up by Nolan. Rome brings it right out front. Oh, we're looking for a pass, but broken up by the Raiders player. Some good action here so far. Noah's got it up in the point. He's going to move it back over here to Nolan. He's trying to collect the puck, but the Raiders dump it in deep and picked up there behind the net by Talon and dished over to Austin. Austin's got it working it up the ice, looking for a pass. Actually, he's going to hold that puck and skate up the ice here as he looks to come around the outside with some speed. Austin takes a good check, but gets it in deep here to Nolan. Nolan's getting some support from Rome and get it back over here to Austin. Austin gets a shot here high from the point, just goes up over the net. Nobody over there to kind of help keep it in, but Merrick's getting over there to help out. Play comes back up to Noah, who's going to shoot it up into the bench. Luckily, coach was able to avoid the loose flying puck there, I guess, into the bench. So good job by coach there. Always got to give the coaches props when they avoid a puck flying into the bench. Okay, folks, off the face-off, puck comes back over to Corbett, who moves it over to Jamison. Jamison tips it up the boards, but it gets caught up in the ref. Jamison's got it again, throws it up the boards here to Jacob. Jacob looking for a loose puck back over here to Jamison into the corner. Jamison turns back up the board strong again and comes up here looking for it, but he can't find the way out. But the puck comes over here to Corbett, who's looking for Ariane up the boards. Ariane tips the puck back down into the far end for an icing. Shots are 7-5 with 11:52 to go in the second period. We got some Marky Mark bumping here. We're having a good old time. All right, off the face-off, we've got Eason. We've got Julian. Shot comes up and high over the net there. I think picked up by Talon. He might have gotten a piece of that. Eason pressuring the puck with, I believe, Jake on the boards there. Play comes up and out of the zone for an icing. Off the face-off here, I believe we have Eason. Play comes back to Shoop, who's going to throw it up around the boards to Julian. Julian tips it up the boards here looking for Jake. Jake comes into the zone here, but the play is offsides. Looks like we're going to go for a change here. We're gonna bring out Andrew, Colin, and Finn. With Matthew and Shoop Deacon back there on the point. 11:27 to go. Shots are 8-5. 0-0 score. Face off. Back to Deacon. Deacon dumps it in deep. Oh, play gets broken up there on the blue line there by the Raiders player. Moves back down into our zone. No icing. Matthew McCaslin picks it up behind the net. Working back behind the net is Matthew. Gets it up the boards to Finn. Finn chips it up and out. Pressured by Colin. Colin coming with some speed. Player throws it up and around the boards. Picked up by the Raiders player, but here comes Andrew, who makes a nice little move to work it down low. Andrew working around behind the net. Comes up behind the net, working out there on the outside. Comes up to Matthew McCaslin. Matthew moves it to Colin. Colin to looking to move it out front. Buys some time, moves it back up here to the point to Matthew. Matthew moves it over to Andrew. Andrew walks in, takes a shot, blocked by the Raiders player. Bouncing puck, kept in by Matthew. Matthews fight for the puck in the boards. The puck squirts out here to the Raiders player. They're coming in, into the zone. Andrew's going to throw it up all the way up and just misses any piping or anything like that in the ceiling by just a square inch there. I tell you, just a small amount of space before he was hitting one of those lights or something. It was way up there. Looks like a dead play with an offsides here. With 10:30 to go in the second period. Merrick, Nolan, Rome with Austin and Noah back on D. 10:30 to go, second period. Shots are 8-5, Raiders. Face off at center ice, comes over here to Rome, who's battling for a loose puck. Puck comes back over to Austin. Austin gets to Rome. Rome dumps it in deep. Play comes back behind the net, pressured by Merrick. Thrown up to Nolan. Nolan picks it up here. He's got it behind the net. Throws it back behind the net to the other side here. Rome's pressuring the puck, and the player's going to ice it with 10:12 to go. A good pressure by the guys there, creating some opportunity as the Raiders just decided to get up and out of the zone. 10:11 to go. Here comes that puck from Talon. Back down to the ref for the faceoff. Faceoff comes back here to Austin. Austin's got it, makes a move to the outside, working around the outer edge. Need to get somebody back on the point here. We've got Merrick a little high. We've got some guys kind of way low here. Nolan's got it. It's going to work it up the boards, pressured by Merrick. Merrick's able to kind of keep it in there, but it comes up and out, and the Raiders throw it up out of the zone to space. Back over here to Noah, who's going to throw it up the boards into the bench of the Raiders player, and we will get a change. On the face-off, we've got Eason, Jacob, and Jameson blocks a shot there. Puck comes back down in the corner to Corbett. He's trying to work it up the boards to Ariane. Ariane gets it over to Eason. He works it up to the blue line. Kept in by the Raiders. Raiders guys taking a shot that's just wide of the net. Sorry on the zoom there. Puck comes out here to the point, carried across by the Raiders player. He moves it across to the outside. Shot coming from the point, blocked there by Ariane. Jacob picks it up, tries to get it up to Ariane, but the Raiders players are able to keep it in. Eason pressures the puck. Puck comes back down the low to Jameson. He throws it up the boards to the blue line. Still can't get it out. Puck comes back across into the corner here to Corbett, who tries to wing it up the boards, but just can't seem to catch a hold of it as it was bouncing around down there. Now we got Ariane, Eason working it up, and Eason's going to pick up a puck and kind of find his way out of there as he's working up into some space with speed. Here comes Eason up the ice. He's got Jacob, who stays onside as he stretches the leg out there to keep it onside. Eason throws it up to the point. Shot by Jameson right on net. Goes just wide as Eason picks it up, and he's coming around looking for a pass. He's got Ariane out front. Puck comes back to Jameson. Jameson shoots the puck from the shot, blocked by the Raiders. Raiders come up out of the zone here, and the play is coming back into our zone as they're chasing it down. Behind the net there, chased down by Jameson. Brought up to the Raiders' point. Raiders shoot a shot. Blocked there by Jake. Blocked by Jameson. Puck worked up on the point here. Ariane's pressuring the point there. Player dumps it in deep, back down low. Jameson pressures the puck, moved over to shoot. Deacon's working hard down in the corner, trying to work it up as he's pressured by the Raiders player, supported there by Eason. Eason and Deacon working hard in the corner. Plays loose, coming up the boards. Still being worked up the boards edge down there where I can't see much. And it comes up and out of the zone here as Jacob was able to work it up and out. It looks like Ariane and Jacob are hustling for a change. We got Julian, Jake coming on the ice to support. And back behind the play there coming on as well as Andrew. Play comes behind the net, picked up by Jamison. Jamison makes a nice move and a nice pass over here to Julian, who's looking up the ice here for Jake. He's got Jake, who finds Andrew. Andrew's coming in. Andrew with a shot. Save. Rebound. Pucks under the goalie. That rebound couldn't have gone any better for him. Went right under him there, folks. But great job here hustling up the ice by the boys. Jake and Andrew looking for an opportunity there as we got 7:36 to go here in the second period with the shots now at 8-7. We're crawling back into that shot differential. One more shot and we're even up, of course, and that was a pretty close one, I might add. A nice job by the guys there looking to crack that first goal open here with 7:36 to go in the second. Face-off here is going to be taken by Andrew. We got Jake and Julian with Austin and Noah back on the point. Play comes up to Austin. Austin's trying to work it around the outer edge, does. Finds Jake. Jake moves it to the middle but can't seem to find his way through. Noah picks it up. He's going to dump it back down deep. Play comes back down behind the net, chased by Andrew. Andrew's chasing hard on the puck, forechecking. Raiders player works his way up and out, but still chased down by Andrew. Here's a play coming up and out of the zone here to Austin, who works it up the boards. Play goes up to Andrew, who's trying to find his way around. Play comes back down in the offensive zone where Jake's got it down in the corner. Jake's working into the corner, takes a hard check there from 93. Looks like they're going to call that for roughing because he definitely got him pretty hard there. Maybe for an elbow. Yeah, it seemed a little high. I thought there was something going on there because Jake's a pretty big fella and usually doesn't go down without somebody putting something on him like that, like an elbow or something like that. That was kind of a high elbow. So good job by Jake being tough. Looks like he's A-okay. He's going to stay out there for the power play. 7:01 to go here. Let's see if we can't get them for that dirty hit. All right, so we're going to have Easton with Julian and Jake, Austin, and Deacon. The boys are fired up over there on the bench. I can see they're ready to get one in. See if we can't find a way. Puck comes back here to Corbett, excuse me. It is Corbett there on the point. Jake moves it over to Corbett. Corbett's going to take a shot low that goes just wide of the net, picked up in the corner by Julian. Julian buys some time, moves it over to Deacon. Deacon up here to Corbett. Corbett over to Jake. Jake walks in, takes a shot, picked up by Julian. Brought back to the front. Play comes over into the corner. Moved back down low by Jake. Julian brings it right out front to Easton, who takes a shot just up over the net. Raiders player moves it up the boards, but kept in by Shoup. Julian's got it by his time on the boards edge. Julian working in, takes the pass across right to Jake. Jake shoots, puck loose, and in. There's that goal we were looking for, folks. Power play goal from Jake. Moved over there across from Julian. I guess we can credit Easton, Corbett, and Shoup on that as well, which is a nice plus on that one for those guys. They've had to work hard to get that first goal tonight. The goalie's been fighting hard to keep us off the board. 6:24 to go in the second period. We got a 10-8 lead in the shots now, and a 1-0 lead to boot with that power play goal. So we're going to back that up with Finn, Colin, and looks like Andrew with Jamison and Corbett back on the point. So here we go, 1-0 lead, 6:23 to go, second period. Nice job by the boys getting the power play goal we needed to get this game going for us in our direction. Puck comes up and Colin moves it along the boards edge, getting pressured by Finn. Finn creates some chaos here and the puck's coming over. Andrew forced pressure in the puck. Raiders pick it up, enter our zone, make a nice pass. Man moves it towards the net, but broken up by Corbett as he works it to the corner. Here comes Colin with the puck. He's going to get it up the ice to Corbett. Corbett comes in with some speed. Corbett around the outside edge. Corbett around the outside edge there. Puck comes into the corner. Puck comes up and out by the Raiders as they move it up with some speed here. Jamison back here to protect. Puck comes up and across here, broken up by Corbett, who's going to move it up here to Finn. Finn with some speed, getting chased down by a Raiders player into the boards. Play comes on net into the Raiders zone, chased down by number 76, 78 Merrick. Shot saved by the goalie by Shoup. Whoa, heads up. Puck comes up hard and high into our area here. And this is one of the rinks where there's no net, which serves well for a good film, but if you're not paying attention, you could catch them. You want to stay low down here if you can on the glass, or just be aware that as the puck comes around the outer edge there, people are going to shoot it up and it could be dangerous. So we're looking out over here, folks. 5:27 to go, second period. We got an 11-8 shot lead. We got Merrick, Nolan, and Rome with Matthew and Deacon back in the point. Nolan picks it up, takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Loose puck bouncing around right over Merrick's stick. Here come the Raiders out of the zone. We're going to have to get back. We got Matthew there backing us up. And Deacon, player cuts back by some time here, pressured by Nolan. Play comes back down to the zone. Matthew's going to pick it up. He's going to work it up the boards with the backhander over here to Nolan, who's looking to work it up out of the zone. Play comes back down in the corner, picked up by Merrick, who throws it up and out of the zone. Touched by the player for the Raiders, so he shouldn't have any icing here as Nolan's pressuring the puck down low with Rome. Nolan and Rome. Rome picks up a loose puck, coming around the outside. Rome loses the puck up high, should have thrown it back down low there. Play comes up and out as he was looking for somebody coming back through the middle. Picked up down low there by Deacon. Deacon works it up here the boards to Eason. Eason throws it over here to Rome. Rome coming up the ice with some speed. Rome shoots a shot in, is ready to change it up. He's looking to create a little bit of an opportunity there off a long shot, maybe throw one on net. Ariane's battling for the puck down to the corner, moves it over to Eason. Throwing up the glass here to Noah. Noah keeps it in right on the line, throws it over to Eason. Eason's got a loose puck, gets a shot up high and saved by the goalie. 4:14 to go here in the second period. We got a 13-8 lead in the shots. Off the face-off, we've got Austin carrying it into the zone, back behind the net. Austin makes a cutback move, turns right back out front, looking for Ariane. Austin battles down the corner, takes a hit, getting some help from Ariane as he works it around behind the net. Here comes Austin, working down the low. Austin moves it up to the point to Noah. Noah takes a shot right towards the net, tipped by Ariane, just side to the wide of the net. Ariane battling for a loose puck down low. Puck comes out high, the Raiders get it up and out of the zone. Pressured by Austin down in the corner. Shot. Loose puck bouncing around, but picked up by Noah. Noah's working it up and out of the ice, or out of the zone. Throws it up the glass and out into the Raiders zone. Pressured by Jacob. Play thrown up the boards here and picked up by Noah, who throws a shot towards the net that goes just wide of the net. And Andrews got it down in the corner. Andrews working down behind the net. Picks it up, working it along the edge of the boards. Comes, steps out front, takes a shot right on net. Saved by the goalie. Pressured down low by Julian. Play comes up and out of the zone with the Raiders. Corbett breaks up the play, moves it over to Jamison. Jamison works it up the boards. Play comes in deep, pressured by Julian. Raiders player turns up, throws it back up the boards here to Jamison. He makes a nice play to keep it in. Play comes down low to Julian. He works and cuts it back up here to Andrew, who couldn't grab the handle, and Raiders move it up and out, but Corbett's there again to break up the play. Raiders pick it up in the neutral zone, enter our zone. Flipping puck here, comes right back to the middle. We're picked up by Jake, who's got some energy and some speed as he comes up the ice. He's got a 2-on-1 with Julian. Takes a shot, but is blocked up into the netting by the Raiders player with 2:37 to go here in the second period. Again, shots are 14-8, so we've got the lead on shots now as we come back here in the second period, not only to take the lead, but to take the lead in shots and kind of dominate the play overall. There's been some play back and forth, but I think we've done a great job of shutting it down. So good job by the guys here. We're going to have Merrick. We're going to have Finn, Colin with Matthew and Deacon. Play picked up in the middle here by Finn, looking for a loose puck. Play comes up and out here to the Raiders player who's going to work it in deep. Nope, he actually loses the puck, and then the other player gets it in deep for the Raiders, throws it back around behind the net. Play picked up in the corner by Shoup, who's getting pressured right away. Play comes over here to Merrick, or excuse me, to Finn. Finn working it up the boards. Finn throws it up the boards, can't get it out. Getting some pressure there from support from Merrick and Matthew. And here comes Matthew looking to make a nice little pass up to Merrick. Matthew has a nice little backhand pass to Merrick. Merrick gains the zone down in the corner deep. Merrick's got it behind the net, working it towards the front of the net. Merrick behind the net comes out front looking for a pass, makes a pass there to Shoup, and just shoots it wide of the net. Nice play. Play comes back out here to Matthew. Excuse me, to the Raiders player. Broken up there at the blue line by Matthew. Play comes up, picked up by Colin. Colin takes a hit, but makes a play. Finn's got it, looking to take a shot, but can't get the handle. Play comes back up here as we're changing. It's just a mess up there by the blue line. Certainly not too many men. There was only one guy on the ice or something. Here comes the play up to Nolan. He's got Rome. Shoots the puck. Brings it back down low to Rome. Rome's got it behind the net. Throws it off the boards here. Looking to buy some time. Comes back down to the corner. We're going to need to get some support on the puck. Here comes Nolan to do it. Nolan's got it. Eason's there to support the puck as well. Nolan and Eason working the puck along the board's edge. Picked up by the Raiders and out to the point to Austin, who shoots a slap shot right at the net. Loose puck, Rome. Oh my gosh, Rome just missed the net. I don't know how that didn't go in. He just hit the net or something, or hit the side of the net. Puck comes back down to Nolan. Nolan makes a nice move as the guy's looking to hit him. Throwing back down to Rome, who's trying to get around the referee. Makes a nice play, brings it up here to the point to Austin, who's looking to keep it in, and does. Brings it back up here to, Austin still got it, looking to find Rome up on the point. Brings it back down low. Nolan and Austin battling for the puck down in the corner. Austin's looking to come back home. Puck comes right back to him. He flips it back up the boards, and the Raiders are going to ice it. 34 seconds to go here, 33-32 in this second period, as we had a really close opportunity there for Rome on the rebound. Whew. My goodness, close shot there. Sometimes it's just tough to get him in there. 18-8 in the shots. We have definitely taken the lead in the shots here, so that's a good thing as the guys are starting to pull away here in the shots, and we can hopefully start to pile in those goals. But with the 32 seconds on the clock, we're going to have Jake, Andrew, Julian, with Jamison and Corbett back there on the point. Play comes up here to Jamison on the point. He's got a shot from the point. Shot comes in. Goalie makes a save. Rebound comes out. Goalie comes out far to make that rebound. 20 seconds to go. Let's pause for the music. Andrew off the faceoff. Jake comes in looking to find one. Finds a loose puck. Gets a shot on net. Puck comes back around behind the net. Puck comes up to the point. Worked out of the zone by the Raiders player, picked up by Jamison back into our zone. Jamison throws it off the boards. We got 10 seconds to go, but the Raiders player able to keep it back into our zone. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Jamison makes a nice move to buy some time and kill the rest of that period off. End of the second, we'll get an ice cut here in between the period. But great job by the guys here, getting the goal that they needed to take the lead and to continue to battle it up. We almost had a second goal there. The guys have got to keep trucking, just keep digging in, trying to get those goals that they're looking for, but they've done good so far. We'll go ahead and give him a second here. We'll watch him come on out here as he get ready to come on off the ice, for the end of the second. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Good job, Talon. Good job, guys. All right, folks, so we're getting ready to start the third period here. We got some music playing, of course. We'll have about a minute in between now and when the game, so we'll go ahead and pause up for the music here as the boys just kind of skate around for a sec to get loose and get ready to start a third period here that's going to be a good one, I think. We got a 1-0 score here for us. We're leading the shots 19-18, and we'll have a 15-minute period here to start the third going on in just a moment. So we'll pause for the music. Be back here in just a sec. All right, folks, getting ready to start the third period here. We're going to have Jake, Eason, and Julian with Noah and Austin back on the point. T-Bird and net. Here comes the play back to Noah, who's going to move it up to Julian. Julian enters the zone with control. Gets it in deep. Play comes back down behind the net to Jake. Play comes back to Julian. Julian makes a nice move, cuts back, throws it out front. Play comes up to the Raiders player, kept in by Noah. Noah works it back down in the corner. Getting some support from Jake and Julian. Eason's holding the point down as we got Noah down there kind of working his way into the zone. Moves it up to Julian. Julian trying to work his way to the front. Puck bouncing around, comes back out here to Eason. Eason moves it across to Austin. Austin up to Jake. Jake looking to find his way in the zone, but we are changing. And the play comes over to Andrew, who moves it up to Jake. Play comes into the zone, chased down by Jake, getting some support from Andrew. As he's out front looking for a pass, play comes right back out front, but out to the point, and Corbett keeps it in deep to Andrew. Andrew works it along the board's edge. He's going to move it out here to Corbett. Corbett looking for a puck, but can't find one as our Raiders are going to come up and out of the zone here. Looking for a pass. Looks like it's going to go for an icing, but does not. Jameson picks it up behind the net. Moves it up the boards here to Finn. Jameson's got it again. Throws it up the boards to Andrew, who's looking to work it out. Can't find his way out, but here comes another pass up the boards to Finn from Jameson. Jameson's got it again. Puck comes back into our zone. Jameson's got control, moves it back behind the net, comes up, makes a stop, and pass back up to Finn. Finn's got Mulligan working up the boards here. Mully's going to make a hit on the boards. Gets it up to Andrew. Finn's got Andrew. Andrew's coming in, takes a nice shot, but blocked up into the net. Face-off down in the offensive zone. 13:27 to go here in the third period as we get started. We got a 1-0 lead. Coming back with Nolan, Austin, Rome, Deacon, and Matthew on the point. Face-off. Stays to the center, brought up to the point. Matthew moves it back down deep. Play comes back down behind the net, pressured by Nolan, moved up to Merrick. Merrick's working it up the boards here, but finds Deacon up in the point and keeps it in deep to Nolan. Nolan's got it in the corner, moving around. Works his way out front, moves it back to the point to Deacon. Deacon's got it back down deep. Puck comes around the boards here to Rome in the corner, who's looking for a loose puck. Puck's bouncing around down there in the corner, pressured by Merrick, who gets it back down deep to Rome. Rome's going to chase it back down behind the net. Play comes back to the other far side, pressured by Merrick, who reverses court, puts it back in, pressured by Nolan. Thrown around the boards and up off of Matthew's stick here, out of the zone, back into our end, but I guess I didn't see that it may have touched Matthew, but maybe it didn't. Could be wrong there. I've heard an icing there as the Raiders ice it. 12:47 to go. Let's pause for the music. Off the face-off, we have got number 9, Andrew. Comes down in the corner to Ariane, getting some support from Jacob. Out on the point, we've got Noah and Austin. Play comes up the boards here to Austin, who's going to move it up and back up to Andrew. Andrew's trying to find a bouncing puck. Gets it over here to Jacob. Raiders are going to find it and dump it in deep. Play comes back down into our zone. Picked up in the corner by Riggsy. Riggsy moves up here to Ariane, gets it over to Jacob. Nice pass. Here comes Jacob. Jacob enters the zone looking for Austin. Jacob gets a shot. Broken up there by the Raiders player. Moved around the boards up here to Noah. Noah's got it in the point, keeps it in deep. Back down to Jacob. Play comes around the boards to Andrew. Andrew's got it along the board's edge, tries to move it out front to Ariane. Puck's bouncing around out front, pressured by Ariane, kept in by Austin. Raiders are going to move it up and out here, pressured by Noah. Noah pressures the man to the outside, getting some support there from Austin as Austin comes back down beyond the net. Helps break up that play. Puck coming towards the net, right onto Talon, who's well awake back there for the shot on net. Saves it off the pad. Shot from the point, saved by Talon again. Shots are 19 to, probably would count those last two as 10-11 or maybe 9-10. But 19 to 9, 19 to 10-ish. 1-0 score with 11:41 to go in the third period here. The Raiders getting a couple shots there on Talon, but he's up to the task. So we'll pause for the music as we get ready for the face-off. Off the face-off, we've got Jake, Eason, and Julian moved around the boards up here trying to find Julian, but that's going to go for an icing. Face-off will be back down in our zone here. 11:35 to go, third period, 1-0 Hyland. Eason, Jake, Colin with Corbett, who moves it around the boards and up and out for an icing. Get another face-off back down here in our defensive end. Looks like we're going to get Nolan on the ice here for Molly. Face-off comes to the boards. We got Jake working it up here to Nolan. Nolan's got it. He's going to look for actually Jake up the boards here. Jake's got it entering the zone, makes a move to the outside. Jake coming hard to the net, throws it right to the net, but just goes right across the front of the net there, wide of the net. Pressured back down low, picked up by Nolan. Nolan takes a shot up and over the net, into the net for a face-off with 11:10 to go in the third period. Let's pause for the music. Off the face-off, we're going to have Rome, Merrick, Nolan with Jamison and Corbett back on the point. Puck comes over to the Raiders player on the far side. They throw it up to the neutral zone, touched by Jamison as it comes back, no icing. Jamison picks it up behind the net, works it back around the boards. He's coming up the ice trying to find Nolan up the boards. Does. Nolan takes a hit, but getting some support from Merrick, who works it to the outside. You got Rome out in front with Jamison looking to come to the front of the net. Merrick works it back around the outside. Merrick brings it across to Jamison. Jamison throws it back down low. Supported there by Rome down in the corner, but the play comes up hard and fast to Jamison, who's there again on the point to keep it in. Play comes back down low to Rome. Let's see if he can do something with it back down low. He's got it right out front, moves it out front. He's got Merrick for the score. What a shot. What a pass by Rome. Great pass by Rome to Merrick for the goal. I believe that came around the boards there from Corbett. So great play by Merrick and Rome there, getting that goal. Great pass, great shot. Jeff, I was. Nice setup, yeah. Sweet shot there and sweet pass. A great job by the guys here. Take the 2-0 lead with 10:28 to go. Let's pause for the music. Play comes to the outside. Matthew McCaslin's got it, dumps it in deep. We got a 2-0 lead with 10:23 to go here. We got a 20-9 shot lead, and somebody goes down hard in the corner there. I want to say that was Andrew. He's A-OK, but took a little shot in the corner. Plays come to the net. Molly looking for a tip, and a play comes out there to, looks like Jamison, or sorry, that was Finn taking a shot, but just missed it there. Play coming up the boards here by the Raiders. They got it up by the red line, looking to move it back across to open up space here. They do. Shot comes in deep and wide as it comes to the wide of the net. Raiders player picks it up. Molly's over here pressuring the puck, getting some support from Finn. Raiders throw it across. Bouncing puck. Shot from the point, saved by Talon, glove save, comes over in the corner to Deacon. Deacon's got the puck, throws it up the glass and up and out, most likely for an icing as Molly gives chase. And yes, indeed, with 9:39 to go here in the third period, we got a 2-0 lead. Hyland Hills. Off the face-off, we've got Austin who moves it up and around the boards to Jacob. Jacob works it up and out the boards, gets it up to Merrick. Merrick coming hard again to the outside, makes a move, cuts back to the middle, shot from Ariane. Puck bouncing around, nobody can find it, comes down to the corner, picked up by Jacob, gathered, brought behind the net. Jacob cuts back, makes a nice move, throws it out front, puck's out front. Merrick's looking for an opportunity, comes up to the point, up and out of the zone to Noah, who moves it across to Austin. Austin moves it over to Ariane. Ariane lost it in his feet, picked up by the Raiders player and brought back into our zone. Forced off the play by Austin. It comes back down behind the net to Noah. Noah's battling the puck, getting some support from Jacob. Jacob's got the puck up here to the point, forcing the play on the outside. Shot on net. Talon makes the save. Puck comes back behind the net around the boards to Austin, who moves it up to Ariane. Ariane up just in the zone there. I thought he had it out, but just not quite. But Austin's going to be able to get it up and out here as he's going to skate it up and out. Here comes Riggsy to the outside as he cuts back to the middle, looking to make a move, getting some support here from Julian, who makes a nice move, comes in and gathers the puck, tries to move it across to Eason. Puck comes up here to Julian again, shoots the puck back towards the middle to Jake. Jake's got it on the boards. He's going to dump it in deep to Jamison, who moves it over here to Eason, who moves it back to Julian. Julian's got it on the boards edge, moves it down low to Jake. Play pressured there by 3 Raiders players, brought up here to the point, battled there by Corbett. Corbett keeps it in deep. Picked up by Eason, who moves it up and across here to Jamison. Jamison's walking it in, takes a shot from the point, blocked by the Raiders player, picked up by Jake. Jake works it around the outside, back down low. Puck comes up to the Raiders player and up, and he's going to move it up and out of the zone to his forward as the Raiders come in 1-on-2. Guy comes in, buying time as the Raiders are going for a change. Pressured there down low by Corbett, who works it up to Julian, who's going to get some support from Jake with a nice bit of passing to get it up and out of the zone. Here comes Julian as he enters the zone. Carries wide, looking to buy time. Goes around his man, moves it out in front. Nobody there to grab that pass, but great playing by the boys as the Raiders come up on a 2-on-2. Jamison's forcing the play back in our zone, picks it up in the boards and throws it up and out, down into the neutral zone. The Raiders player picks it up, but they've got a guy back in the zone for an offsides. So with that play offsides, we have 7:28 to go here in this third period with 21-10 shot lead, a 2-0 lead for Hyland Hills. Nolan, Eason, Merrick, Nolan, and Rome with Deacon and Matthew. Play comes into the zone, forced there by Merrick, comes bouncing up and over Matthew's stick as we got a one-on-one here with Shoop. Shoop blocks, looks to block a shot as that way up high off a T-Bird into the netting and up over here into the HVAC system. So nice save by Talon. 7:13 to go. We got a 2-0 score here. Shots are 21-11. Merrick off the face-off with Nolan and Rome up front with Matthew and Deacon back there. Pause for the music. Play comes up to the point off the face-off. Here's shot from the point, saved by Talon. Trying to get the widest angle I can here as that defender's hanging way back in the zone. Off the face-off, puck comes back here to Deacon, who throws it up the boards to the point. Point man shoots a shot up high, tipped by the Raiders player in the corner. Pressured by Matthew and Rome, who work it up the boards. Shot from the point, Talon makes a save. Looks like coach is going to go for a full line change here. We're just a little stagnant back in our zone here. Nothing much going on with that group. So let's get a fresh set of legs and see if the next group of guys can't get it up and out here and see if we can't get another goal with 6:55 to go here in the third. Face-off. Andrew takes the face-off. It comes back to the point here, kept in there by the Raiders player, but here comes Andrew looking to break up a play. Shot there, broken up and blocked by Austin Riggsy with a nice shot block there as he's battling down in front of the net. Here comes the puck to the point, pressured by Colin. Play comes back down to Riggsy behind the net, moves it up the boards over here to the Raiders player, but Finn picks it up and he's going to flip it up and out of the zone. And a nice flip, getting pressured by Colin as he's flying up and out of the zone with some speed, putting some pressure on the Raiders player back down low. And a hit by Colin down low there, a great hit to create a turnover. Andrew's got the puck. Puck comes right across the front of the net there. Andrew picks it up in the corner again, works it around the outer edge, dumps it deep, getting some support from Finn on the puck as he's working down low with Mulligan supporting. Colin's going to go ahead and battle for that puck and get it over to Finn. Finn brings it right out in front, shoots a shot on net, but gets saved by the goalie. Collins got it in the corner, moves it back down deep, reverses court, back over to Andrew, who's pressuring the puck. Reverses court, back over to Andrew, who's pressuring the puck. Andrew reverses his body and turns himself into that player as he's fighting for a puck there down in the corner. Looks like Andrew went down. Hopefully he's okay. I hope he seems like he's okay, but he took like a high stick or something up top. It's looking like he got slashed in the neck or something. And he seems like he's okay. Don't let me stretch it out if you're watching. He's all right. He's a tough guy, but he kind of took a stick up high there, which sometimes you get a little kind of rug burn on your neck sometimes if somebody gets that stick on the neck or something like that. We're coming back here with Merrick. Looked like Ariane and Jacob with Noah and Corbett back there, I believe. No, that's actually Riggsy. Here comes the Raiders into the zone. They're going to bring it around the outside, dump it in deep. Comes back around the net here to Austin, who moves it around here to Jacob. Jacob's trying to find the puck on the boards. Does, but can't seem to control. Player loses a foot. Jacob's trying to pressure him as he works it out to the middle of the ice here. Finds a player right in the middle there for an opportunity, but they couldn't quite gather the puck for a shot. Austin's going to go ahead and work it up and out of the zone. Here comes Ariane pressuring the puck. Man goes down, no penalty there. Looked like they were just fighting for the puck. Good even play there. Merrick picks it up and is fighting for the puck. Takes a hit. Help from Ariane. Here come the Raiders up and out of the zone again. Chased down here by Corbett along the board's edge as the Raiders player dumps it in with 5:12 to go in the third period. We got a 2-0 lead. Ariane's working it up and out of the zone. Play comes up to the red line, gathered by the Raiders player, and he's going to dump it in deep. Puck comes back down behind the net, picked up by Corbett, who moves it up around the boards here looking for Jake. Play comes up out of the zone into the neutral zone. Play up here to the Raiders player, pressured by Jamison. Jamison works it back up the boards to Eason, who gets it up and out of the zone. It's going to be offsides. So with 4:44 to go, we have a 2-0 lead, and that'll be an offsides for a face-off in the neutral zone. We're going to have Julian, Jake, and Eason with Jamison and Corbett back on the point. Play dumped in here on net. Talon makes a save. He's going to go ahead and bring that out over here to Jamison and play that puck as it comes back down to the corner. Jake takes a hit along the board's edge, moves the puck over here to Jamison, who moves it back to Jake. Nice play there. Jake's coming up and finds Julian up the ice here. Julian's going to look to try to make a move around the defender. Can't make his way around him. Puck is sitting there on the kind of there the blue line and then dumped in there by Corbett. Nice play by Corbett to throw it in deep. Play comes back up and out of the zone here by the Raiders and picked up again by Jake. Moves back over here to Jamison and up to Corbett, who moves it up here across to Easton. Okay, here comes Jake in. Jake's coming in and shoots a shot, but saved by the goalie on the backhand move there with 4:03 to go. We have a 2-0 score here. The guys were looking for another goal there, and we're going to get a change. Looks like at least for the forwards, and keep Matthew out there with Deacon. We got Merrick, Rome, and Nolan. Face-off comes back to the point to Matthew, just can't keep it in. Play comes back, he's going to throw it back to Rome, who goes ahead and tries to get it back deep again, but just can't find anybody there. Play comes back over here to Matthew. And again, the Raiders dump it in deep, picked up by Deacon, who's going to try to work it back down low. Makes kind of a reverse cutback to fake it out, and comes back over here to Nolan up in the boards, who gets it up to Merrick. Merrick throws it up the boards here to space. Play's bouncing around, picked up by the Raiders in the neutral zone. Here comes Merrick. He's got Rome on the outside. Merrick and Rome come up. Merrick's dumping it in. Pressured here by Rome. Play comes up and out by the Raiders here to Matthew. Matthew throws it back up here to Rome. Andrew's got it, looking for some pressure in the neutral zone. Play comes back to Matthew. Matthew's got Rome up on the wing. He's going to throw it up there. Rome's going to go ahead and move it up here to Andrew. I think Rome was looking for a change there as Andrew's going to get it deep. He'll be the only one out there as we get a pretty much wholesale change there, a whole line change. Play comes up and out of the zone here to Noah. Bouncing around, picked up by Colin out of the air, and then back to Noah. He's got it here in our zone, throws it up the boards to Finn. Finn with the chip pass up to himself. He's getting some support from Colin. Finn picks it up, comes in, takes a shot. Shot blocked, save, and goal! And that's a goal for number 11, Finn. Getting some support from Colin and Andrew over there. That's going to give us a 3-0 lead with 2:46 to go. Nice job by the guys there, working hard, staying on top of it. Looks like Talon's pretty stoked back here too on that one. Yep. Giving some props to the boys. We'll pause up for the music. 2:46 to go, 3-0 Hyland Hills. We got a 24-14 shot lead as Noah's going to dump it in deep here from the blue line. Play comes back into the high zone for the Raiders, who move it up here to Austin. Austin's going to skate it across here and throw it up in space. Picked up by the Raiders player near the red line. He's going to try to enter the zone. Pressured there by number 6, Noah, who makes a nice body check and checks it down. Pressured again by Noah, brings it back over here to Austin, who's going to throw it up into space, but the play bounces off the foot of another player. There's Andrew making a hit, and the shot and tipped on net there, saved by Talon. Play comes across here and bouncing around as we're pressuring there, and shot from the point comes over here to the Raiders player, who gets checked there by Austin. Austin's working hard in the corner there, getting some support from Andrew, Ariane, and Jacob here in the wings, with Noah out in front supporting Talon. Here comes Andrew as he finds a loose puck out of the corner. He's got Jacob and Ariane as he skates up the ice looking to buy some time, goes wide. Play comes into his feet. He takes a really hard hit on the boards there. He's all right as he enters the zone there. He just took a hit on the boards, kind of entering the zone. It's going to be okay with 1:49 to go here. We got a 3-0 lead. Looks like we're going to have Easton, Jake, and Julian with Jameson and Corbett. Face-off one back by Easton. Comes back out in the neutral zone, picked up by the Raiders. Pressured by Corbett. Corbett fighting for the puck there as the Raiders move it up back over here to Jameson, who's got it. He's just going to throw it right back up and just misses the Raiders player for an icing there as he was reaching for it. But we're going to go with they're going to go with the icing. 1:32 to go here. We got a 3-0 lead. Shots are 24-15. See if we can't get another here before the end of the period. All right, faceoff comes back here to Jameson, who throws it up the boards, but it seemed to catch a piece of the net, I think, and they're going to have a faceoff back in our zone again. Jameson, Corbett, Eason, Nolan, and Jake. Faceoff comes to the Raiders player. He's got it, works it to the outside, but play broken up there by Jameson with the handy stick, gets it up to Julian. Shot comes across into the zone here, picked up by Corbett. Corbett throws it up the boards here. Again, they might call an icing there, and they are pretty close on the touch, but they're still going to call it with 1:11 to go. We got a 3-0 lead here. Shots are 24-15. We'll see if they're going to pull their goalie or what, but let's get a pause for the music, and we'll be right back. Julian, Rome, Eason, Shoop, and Matthew. Play comes back down behind the net, pressured there by Shoop. Shoop's battling forward on his feet, puck's bouncing around. Play comes from the boards here, pressured by Eason. Play comes back around behind the net to Matthew. Matthew picks it up, he's looking up the ice, throws it up the boards here. Play comes up and out of the zone here. Looking for somebody here as Raiders dump it in deep. Picked up by Shoop, back behind the net. Shoop makes a move behind the net, throws it around reverse court, back up here the boards to Julian. Play comes out and out zone over here, and Rome's like trying to block a lane as the Raiders player is looking to make a move. He's skating through the neutral zone, moves it to the middle, and they're going to go ahead and dump it in. 31 seconds to go here as Shoop picks it up behind the net, moves it up here to Nolan. Nolan's got Rome up on the far side, tries to find him. Play up ahead of him, and the Raiders player is going to dump it in off sides with 22 seconds to go. So not much time left in this one, folks, but we'll go ahead and pause for the music. I'll give you a quick wrap-up here as we wind down the rest of this third period. 22.9 seconds to go. Face-off in the Raider zone. Okay, off the face-off, puck comes over here to Ariane, getting pressured by Nolan. Play comes up and out of the zone by the Raiders player. Picked up by Nolan in the neutral zone. Gloved down by the Raiders player. Ariane's got it down there, working hard, killing some time. We got about 10 seconds to go in this game. So great job by the guys here, folks. We got a 3-0 win here today with a 24-15 shot differential. That's going to be a shutout for Talon. So a really nice game by the boys here. You can hear the fans are all excited for the guys as they celebrate with Talon down here. We'll zoom in here. Great job by the guys. I can tell you that was a good hard-fought game for us. We've been looking for one of those, so I think that was a nice one for us where we had to work hard to get that victory, and we did. The guys played well defensively, got some great goaltending, had some really nice plays up front today to pull away here and get the 3-0 lead. So sounds like we're back here maybe tomorrow morning at 7:15. Apex. Okay, so Apex Center at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. So that'll be 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. East Coast time. We're going to double check that time here before we wrap up. But yeah, 7? Okay, 7 a.m. over there at the Apex Center. So the boys are going to have to play a team, I believe a team called Monarch, and they've been doing pretty well so far as well. So should be a good game tomorrow, and we're looking forward to it.
7 o'clock was what I was supposed to be.
Okay, it's supposed to be 7 a.m. It does say to be determined, so I'd recommend checking the schedule. Talk to your family and friends. Just make sure you know. We are probably most likely playing super early. Okay, so I just got another confirmation. It's most likely 7 a.m. Mountain Time. So great job by the guys here. Another victory as we are rolling along here. We've had quite a few in a row now, so that's good for the guys. They've been doing a great job as they get around the circle here to wrap up the game. We'll go ahead and mute up as we wind down. I wish everybody a great rest of your Saturday. We got a little bit of the day left out there, some sunshine left here in Colorado. So hope everybody has a great rest of your day and weekend. We're looking forward to hopefully a couple games tomorrow as we look to try to get this SilverSticks tournament here. Pretty fun tournament to play in for the guys, the international tournament. So if you win this tournament, you end up going on to playing another one. So it's kind of cool. Kind of a cool thing to maybe be a part of, huh? All right, guys. Thanks for joining us again, and we'll catch you on the next one. Let's go Jaguars.